welcome to Drexel Update. My name is Emily McAndrews, and today I'm interviewing Greg Drapkin, the president of 8 to the Bar. But before we start, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make sure you follow us on Instagram at inside_ambition. Hi, Greg, how are you?
I'm good, Emily. Thanks for having me today.
We're so happy to have you. So 8 to the Bar, big fan. They're our all-male a cappella group here at Drexel. So why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about your role in 8 to the Bar?
Yeah, so I'm a second-year student at Drexel, and this past spring I was elected president of the group. In that role, I'm kind of in charge of facilitating. So I've had our e-board basically doing bi-weekly meetings, and then also kind of leading the group in new business and talking about, our vision moving forward, especially in this ridiculous time. So the roles kind of evolved into, um, you know, creating rather than just doing what we've always done. We're trying to figure out where to go from here.
So what have you guys been doing during this time? Obviously, it's a little tricky, dealing with music over Zoom, but how have you guys been able to handle it?
Yeah, it's actually worked out really well. I'm super proud of our e-board. They worked very hard over the summer. We started meetings back in the end of spring and we kind of planned all the way through. And we've been really successful in planning basically one rehearsal a week for a little over an hour. And not to get too specific into it, but we've kind of figured out a way to use Zoom as a platform to share the music, do very interesting vocal warm-ups, and then kind of just learn on our own and then come back together and use our times together more as a chance to just interact and see each other when we would be usually rehearsing and hanging out with each other to kind of play games or figure out whatever we can do to keep everyone engaged, and looking forward to when we can be back together again.
Yeah, it's definitely nice to have that little bit of connection, like a little time to get back together.
Yeah.
So you guys definitely have your own individual sound. You guys are definitely a little more like fun, and that's kind of like your big thing. How do you guys usually pick your music that you do each year?
Yeah, so we start by electing our music director along with the rest of our board, and they are totally put in charge of figuring things out. We put out a survey to the rest of the group, ask for suggestions, and actually one of our songs this year was chosen through that survey. And then basically our music director goes and tries to figure out what is going to work best for us for the rest of our goals, and in addition, how we're going to go into for our story for our competitions, what will flow with those. But in addition, we usually do senior solos at the end, and those are completely chosen by the seniors and whatever they want to do.
That's awesome. So you mentioned a little bit about competitions. Do you guys have any coming up in the near future?
Yeah, so our big goal in this time of pandemic world, we've been solely putting our focus onto our big competition every year, which is the International Championship of Collegiate A Cappella, which is a super exciting competition. It's kind of the biggest. If you've seen Pitch Perfect, Pitch Perfect is based off of this competition. So it's going to be a lot different this year. Instead of our normal 15-minute set, it's just about a 5-minute set that we're going to be doing virtually. And we just have 2 songs this year as opposed to 3. So it's been a challenge, but we thought that it was important to give our group members something to look forward to and something to put our energy into. We felt like if we were just kind of roaming around, we can't do a concert, obviously. So we thought that this gave us something very specific to put our energy into, and we're really excited about our progress in it and looking forward. So that's going to be in February, and we'll hopefully be sharing that video along when our submission goes in.
That's really awesome. I'm glad that you guys are still able to like get things together during this.
Yeah.
It certainly must be tricky, for sure.
It's been a challenge for sure. Yeah.
Do you have any personal favorites that the group has done?
So yeah, this was my first year. I guess I just finished my first year in the group. I actually do like very easily have a favorite in mind. It would still feel, which is, oh my gosh, I have to think of. Um, I'll get the name of the band for you because I'm forgetting right now. Such an awesome song, and Our soloist Brandon Nelson was just incredible on it, and it's just super fun, and it like to me gave the vibe of our group so well. It's killing me that I can't remember the name of the band, but I will find that. It's really good time.
But so other than the competition, what are you looking most forward to this year? Hopefully as things start to get better, and what are you guys kind of working towards?
Yeah, so we have a couple of things that we're looking forward to. I mean, primarily this next month is going to be solely competition based. And then after that, we have big plans to hopefully put out our first EP, which is going to be super exciting. But it's all of these things when you're working remotely. It's just what we've been trying to like tell the rest of our group is that these things take more time. We're not together. We don't want to be, in a virtual atmosphere for a vocal group. It's not like we are the most efficient in this realm. So the the story that we've kind of been preaching is, it's going to take time, but let's give ourselves goals that are attainable and worthwhile. Because the biggest thing that, like, for me in my role, it's like, I don't want to be wasting anyone's time. Let's give ourselves something, do the best that we can in that, and then move forward from there. So, competition right now, and then looking forward to that EP is going to be super exciting. But, we just want to take our time, and everyone is dealing with a million things given the current world that we're in. So we want to be respectful of that and just do something that we're proud of and not put more pressure on anyone that isn't necessary.
That's awesome. I'm really excited for you guys and everything that you guys are going to be working on. So if people want to stay up to date with you guys, where can they find you?
Yeah, at 8 to the bar on all of our social media. On Facebook, I think we're at 8TTB. But yeah, other than that, just search 8 to the bar Drexel and you will find us. Yeah, I'm super grateful that we're able to keep making music during this time, and we'll all be back together and enjoy it in person hopefully soon.
Awesome. Super cool. Really excited to see what you guys do this year. So Greg, thank you so much for coming today and talking with us.
Thank you, Emily. Congrats to everyone at Inside Ambition for what you guys are doing.
Thank you, and best of luck. Have a good one. All right, thanks for watching Drexel Update. Make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and of course follow us on Instagram at inside_ambition. And of course you can find 8 to the bar on all of their social media at 8 to the bar. We'll see you guys next week.